It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wawrinick. It's the 123rd WIAA State Track and Field Meet. Lacrosse having played the host of the two-day spectacular since 1990. Division I action in a little bit, but our first local champion comes during the Division II and III afternoon session. With more, here's News 8's Brian McClune.
Hello, Greg. Well, Luther's David Vannucci is already a decorated distance runner. His 2 state titles in cross-country back up that claim, but it's his first state win on the track that may be most memorable. The Division III boys 1600-meter final started like any other race David Vannucci has been in, until it wasn't like any other race.
That was probably the craziest race I've ever been in.
A fall by one of the runners 50 meters in resulted in a race restart.
It's hard to regroup from that. You get really mentally prepared to just go out there and race. Then when they restarted, it's like, oh, what do I do?
Needing to quickly regroup, Vannucci fell behind the leader with just 1 lap to go.
There I was just like, you know what? I'm going to keep going as hard as I can. I was just going, and I didn't even know till the last 50 meters that I was going to have it. It was just going as hard as I could for as long as I could.
And it would take a major kick to reclaim the lead, which is exactly what happened.
I'm just thankful for it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been happier after a race. So, yeah, I was just really happy.
Vannucci crossing the finish line in 4 minutes, 19.25 seconds. The D3 state champ.
I don't think I've ever been shakier before a race. It was tough. Didn't really have much of an appetite today, but you spend hours and hours and hours every day preparing for this. So you know that no matter what happens, when you get up there, you're gonna be prepared.
Vannucci will be the favorite to pick up his 2nd gold medal in the 2-mile tomorrow. He has the fastest seed time by more than 30 seconds. Reporting from the state meet, Brian McClune. Greg, let's send it back to you.
A lot more from Brian in a little bit. Bangor senior Garrett Kruger looking to improve on the 5th place finish he had at state last season in the discus. His best throw today, 174 feet, 4 inches, a new PR, and almost 30 feet better than his best throw at state a year ago.
I feel good. I was hoping to get first, but 2nd's good. Got a PR. Can't ask for anything more.
More D3 boys and more Bangor. The 4x200 relay will be seeded 2nd in tomorrow's finals. The 4x100 also qualifying 4th, and Adam Tallman qualifies 6th in the 200 with a time of 22.99. Back to the field, a pair from North Crawford battling in the triple jump. Skylar Olson places 4th. 2 feet better is Kenny Spencer, who has a best jump of 45 feet and 1.5 inches. He places 2nd. Also Wiley Wagner of Kickapoo Lafarge is 3rd. Also in the 300 hurdles, Whitehall's Mitchell Thompson comes in with the 3rd quickest time at 40.87. Well, just like the boys, the Bangor girls qualify the 4x100 and 4x200 relays, both seeded number 2 for tomorrow's finals. Melrose Mindoro also advancing in both of those races, including the number 3 seed in the 400 relay. Bangor in the final event of the day has the top time in the 4x400 relay, so a chance tomorrow for a big showing from those Cardinal relays. In the 100-meter dash, quickest time for D3 girls on the day goes to Ithaca Weston's Haley Durst. Independence Gilmanton freshman Ziana Connor with a solid debut will be seated 3rd in the 300 hurdles, also 6th in the 100 hurdles. 3200 final, North Crawford's Helen Karsten finishes in 7th place. Some finals out on the field. Royals Jessica Brigham is number 2 on the podium, top jump of 18 feet and a 1/4 inch. DeSoto's Isabel Lindgren takes 4th. More points for Royal as Emma Grun clears 5 feet in the high jump. She places 6th. And Cochrane Fountain City's Isabel Ostrom places 5th in the shot put with a throw of 38 feet, 10 and a 1/4 inches. Dana Fayen, a junior from GET, enters the meet as the defending state champion in the Division II 3200-meter run. Fayen with a terrific showing this evening. She's the leader after all 8 laps. The 400 splits were consistent right around the minute 20 mark. 10 minutes and 36 seconds for the 2-time champion now in this event.
I love to run. It's what I love to do, and so it's not work when I run. It's effort is what my coach says, not work. And so I love to be here. It's a blessing, and to be able to come back 2 times and do this. People see it as expectations, maybe pressure, but I see it as excitement.
The 4x800 relay, a final today. Viroqua girls take 8th place. Then Viroqua's Zaina Linam with the 6th best time in the prelims for the 100 hurdles. Black River Falls' Stephanie Bronner in that same prelim, seeded 4th for tomorrow's final. Westby freshman Grace Hebel, who we highlighted early in the season, posts the 6th best time in the 100, advancing to tomorrow's finals. The Aquinas 4x100 relay will be seeded 4th. Their time today, 49.79, and Blue Gold sophomore Lexi Donarski will be 4th in tomorrow's final of the 200 with a time today of 25.48. Division II boys, let's begin out in the field for some finals. West Salem's Tony Weiland places 8th in the discus. GET's Cameron Hansen is 8th in the triple jump, his best mark, 43 feet 2 inches. Westby's Cameron Nelson finding his way to the podium. He finishes 5th in the pole vault after clearing 14 feet. 400-meter dash. GET's Davis Wenthy crosses the finish line at 50.49. He's 7th fastest time on the day there. Will also run tomorrow in the 110-meter hurdles after placing 3rd. And Aquinas advancing some relays into the finals. The 4x200 has a time of 1 minute 30.89 seconds. That's good for 3rd. And the 4x100 and 4x400 also qualifying. Coming up, Division I action, which includes some big performances from the Central and Logan boys. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. Division I athletes opened up Day 1 action. Central boys placed 2 of their relay teams into tomorrow's finals. Here's News 8's Brian McClune.
The Division I track and field athletes competing in the morning session here at the state meet, the big local storyline. The Central boys sprint relays qualifying the 4x1 and 4x2 into the finals tomorrow. Central with a chance to make podium in both. The 4x200 team clocking a time of 1:28.97, 6th best in the prelims. The 4x100 team posting the 5th best prelim time, 42.41, which is also a new school record.
I think we're all pretty close. We always hang out together, and I think we're just like brothers. I hope we can win a medal and at least get on podium. But yeah,
hard work. All year we've been putting in work, so I think that's the key. Run harder than we did today, and make sure our handouts are even more smooth.
I feel great. Got to get ready for tomorrow now. Got to beat it again. Run harder, make sure our handouts is good, get our steps down. Ready for this relay.
Along with the 2 sprint relay finals, Central is also looking for big points in the boys 4x800 meter relay. The Red Raiders are seated 2nd in that race. Reporting from the state meet, Brian McClune. Greg, let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Brian. Central just missing out on points in the final of the 800. Jet Mickelson, 9th place, finished 1 minute 55 seconds. Damon Prodovic captures the final qualifying spot in the 300 hurdles, clocking 39.76. Lacrosse Logan also with a couple of big performances today. Senior CJ Siegel's jump of 21 feet, 11.75 inches gives him a 7th place finish at state. And Siegel, part of the 4x200 relay, Marcus Jarrett, Tyler Harris, and Josh McGrath. They're seated 7th for tomorrow's final. And back in the field, Sparta's Bryce Edwards places 9th as he clears the bar at 6'1". The Malachek triplets of Onalaska make their state track and field debut. Cora, Amelia, Lydia, and Claudio Delgado qualify in the 4x800 relay race. 7th place gives Onalaska 2 team points, a time of 9 minutes and 28 seconds. Later in the day, Cora Malachek running the 3200. She finishes in 5th place, 10 minutes and 58 seconds.
I was really happy with how it went because I wanted to go hard. I didn't do as well as I thought I could in the 4x8, so I really wanted to just get out there and try to PR, and I did, so I was really happy about that. It's really crazy because last year my sisters and I went to the meet, and we would be there and we were like comparing our times, and we were like, ooh, we would be in the very last place. And now it's like we're here and like the whole team worked hard to make it here, and we all worked hard, so it was really awesome.
Coming up, Winona softball plays for a trip to state, and the Brewers begin a series against the White Sox. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. The Winona Windhawks softball team going for a state appearance three-peat. Just one more win needed to advance to Mankato, and the defending state champions indeed advance. They defeat Northfield 9-4. Winona jumped out to a 9-0 lead after a Selena Lohr third inning 3-run home run. Brewers, the 3-0 lacrosse Loggers up in Eau Claire tonight. Make it 4-0. They win 2-1. They're back home tomorrow night to take on Rochester. Will we get another picture-perfect day on Championship Saturday of the state track and field meet? Corey has that answer next, and a full look at our weekend forecast. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. It's time for our play of the night. A pair of local long-distance runners bringing home gold on the opening day of the state track and field meet. Luther Jr. David Vannucci winning his first track and field championship as he places first in the 1600. And GET Jr. Dana Fan becomes a two-time champion in the 3200. Good luck to all athletes. Another Highlight Zone coming your way tomorrow night at 10.